All right, everybody. So this time, what we're going to be doing is we're going to back up Active Directory using the command line. I hope I'm actually encouraging you guys to start falling in love with the command line. So watch this. Let me just close this out. Let me just show you how much space it actually uses. So if I go back here and I check, look at this. I still have a lot of space. So it didn't actually use much, right? If I check the properties over here, close to 9 gigs. That's actually the system state data. What I'm going to do right now is I want to initialize another hard drive. So I could actually back it up through the command line. All right. So I'm going to right click, create another partition right here. I'm going to use all the space and I'm just going to call this CLI. CLI for the command line interface, perform a quick format and finish. How would I back up Active Directory through the command line? So let me open the command prompt. Let me look at a full screen actually. So I do have the command prompt open here. I have to use the command line called wbadmin, right? wbadmin is the actual command line. So if I type in wbadmin, which is Windows Backup Administrator slash question mark, and I press enter. Look at this. All right. Look, check this out. Start system state backup. Let's say I have no clue how to run this command. wbadmin space start space system state backup, right? Space, let's ask for help and enter. Oh, there you go. You should use dash backup target. What is the backup target? Well, take a look at this. It's drive. So I'm going to hit the same command, hit the up arrow, and this time I'm going to do dash backup target, right? Colon, right? So let's see, do I put a colon, right? And remember the drive letter that I actually created, which is what? The F drive, right? Is it colon F colon or a space F colon, right? Let's press enter. Look what it says. Oh, you typed something wrong. Look, isn't this wonderful? It helps us. So I have to put a colon, as I mentioned earlier. I just wanted to show you colon F colon. There you go. And press enter. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes, we're not joking. All right. And I'm going to press enter. So let's give it a moment. And as long as it starts, then I'll pause the video again. And when it's done, we'll come back to here, folks. So let's give it a few seconds. I'd rather use the command line. I'm a big fan of the command line. After this is done, we're going to go ahead and start deleting objects, and then we'll see how we could restore through the GUI and restore through the command line interface, right? So we can see both options. Let's give this a moment until it actually starts, just to make sure everything is actually fine. Let me know if you guys have any questions. All right. Okay, let's see. It's creating a shadow copy of the volume. So it's taking a few seconds. It may take a minute to the most, but once I see a percentage, I will pause the video. I just want to make sure everything looks fine before we do anything. All right. So it knows we did a backup before. I'm just doing another copy this time from the command line. That's why I use another drive letter. All right. I used another drive letter. So wbadmin, which stands for Windows Backup Administrator, right? That's what it stands for. And we're going to compare the size of the output, like the actual backup itself, right? That's what I want to actually look into. So let's give this a moment. All right, it's actually almost there. I could see some percentage, right? I could see some actual percentage. That means it's in the good. Okay, it found the files. All right. That's a good sign. And let's see next. As long as it starts doing percentage sign, we should be okay. So let's give it a moment and see. All right. Remember, when you think about backing up Active Directory or even the term Active Directory, think about what? System state data, right? System state data is Active Directory. That's what it is. System state data is Active Directory. This actually looks good. Okay. That means everything looks fine. I just want to see some actual percentage just to make sure, right? Let's just give it a few more moments and see how this actually works out for us. See, it keeps on expanding, like how many files it found that is part of the system state data. All right, lots of files. All right. lots of files, as you see. This one, I mean, to me, I always see like the command line interface is actually faster than the GUI. It's just searching for the files first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually pause the video because it looks like it's working. It keeps on expanding. That's a good sign that it's actually working, right? So I'm gonna actually pause the video, right? So it doesn't bore you, okay? And we will actually continue once it's actually finished, and I'll actually come back later. So we'll see you guys soon. All right. All right, folks. Welcome back. Check this out. It didn't actually take that long as much as the GUI. But let me show you. So it didn't actually finish. Let me scroll up. This is a percentage just to show you all the way up over here. I mean, it started then, remember it was finding the files, but then it started after like 5 minutes. So this is actually done, as you see. So my system state is finished backup, as you see, right? But this time what I did is I just did it from where? The command line, right? Remember, if I want to ask for help, wbadmin space slash question mark, and this is the command that I actually did. And if you notice, okay, well, if I want to do the recovery, it's this one over here. Let me just show you. So if I go back, look, 50.4, 50.4. So it's the same size, no matter which type we actually used, as you see, right? Now, my next lecture, what we're going to do is I'm going to be deleting objects, and then we're going to see how can we actually recover Active Directory, right? So we'll see you folks soon in another lecture. All right, everyone. Bye.